Hey guys, playing some World of Tanks here for my second YouTube video, and in this episode we are going to be playing these two German tanks. Now, I'm thinking about doing a match in each one, and we'll just see how that goes. So let's start with the Panzer IIIA. Now I wanted to start with this tank because it's a lower tier tank, and since this is one of my earlier videos, it's kind of an introduction into the game World of Tanks. So those newer players, you would end up having tanks like this fairly early on in your gameplays. Now the Panzer IIIA is a good all-around tank. I mentioned this in my first video. The gun on it, which you can see there, is 50mm, which is quite a bit better than most of the tier 3 light tanks. So it has decent penetration and damage. Now the armor on the Panzer IIIA is not very good. You can't expect to bounce any shots really. This is a good match for me. I'm top tiered in this tank, which is obviously good. And this map and battle mode is also pretty decent. I'm going to go off to the right here, especially since I notice most of our team is going the other direction, so you need to fill in the gaps, especially early on. Because one little tank can sneak through and ruin your entire day. First contact spotted. Let's see about that shot. That was terrible. Now those BT2s are fast, but they don't have really any armor. And he is a tier lower than me, so I might be able to catch up to him here.
Enemy is hit!
And track.
They're knocked out!
That's a good example of the damage you can do with this Panzer IIIA's gun. And this is the fully upgraded gun. I should point that out. Your starter gun, you're not going to be able to do that type of damage. Team's after a pretty good start here. Might be a quick battle. Well, this video is going to be shorter than my first one. And honestly, my first one didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to. It was really rough around the edges. Hopefully this one's better. And it's only a M2 medium tank spotted. Nope. No, he's not even spotted. Now as far as this gun for a sniper goes, I'm not so sure, but those guys look like they're AFK. So why not take some shots out, right? That brings me to another point with what I was just doing. Even though they weren't spotted, I was still taking shots out at them. Oftentimes, especially in that case where they appeared to be AFK, players don't move even after a shot goes right over their head. Sometimes they just don't notice the shot, and sometimes I think they just don't care. So that's a good tip. Always take a few extra shots if your target may still be there even if you can't see them. Because in this game, targets have a habit of just disappearing. Oh, T2 medium tank looks like he might have taken some damage. Pretty sure that's the same one I was shooting at before. Oh.
Looks like that one went right through. They're hit!
One's doing my kill. Yes.
Got him!
That was artillery fire.
Penetration! He's gone! Find another target! Track hit!
Oh, EMX 38 is good armor. And with my armor, I may not have a good gun, but I'm still betting that his gun can do some damage to me. Because my armor is next to non-existent. Oh, Martyr 2. Now, he has
Our track is hit.
a
It could break any minute.
very good gun.
Enemy is hit. Looks like we're dead for it. Everyone
That's how
get
that
out.
is. I'm going to leave this battle now, just to save some time, and get into a battle with my Hetzer. This has to be one of my favorite tanks, and a lot of people really like this tank. You run into a lot of them in game. It's one of the better tier 4 tank destroyers, if you ask me. Now for me personally, the predecessor to this tank, the Martyr 2, which you saw killed my Panzer IIIA in that last match, I prefer that over this tank destroyer. And it probably has something to do with you just get tiered better. If you ask me, the gun is better for its tier, because you have about similar penetration with the best guns on this tank as with the best guns on the Martyr 2. And actually this isn't a tank, it's a tank destroyer.
Let's get this show on the road.
Anyways, this map is interesting. You really don't get this map at all when you're in the lower tiers, and then you start getting it when you get up to around, you know, tiers 3 to 4. You get it much more common in the tiers 4 and 5 matches than you do in a tier 3 match. But really, it's a lot of hills. There's a really big hill over to that side, but it's all very open. This is really the only area of cover in here, either that or down in that little valley area, but that's not typically the best place to go, because you can get shot from both sides, people looking down the hill, you know, getting some leg. T1 heavy, yeah, I don't think he wants to mess with the Churchill and 2 Hetzers. M10, that's not good. He could really do some damage. He's hidden my church. It's not nice. Someone's capping our base.
That's gotta hurt. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Heavy, ow. Oh, nope, he bounced. See, the Hetzer has very sloped armor, so it may not have the best armor, but you're going to get a lot of bounces with it because of that slope. Okay, that's an interesting game mechanic in World of Tanks, actually, if you're unfamiliar with the game. Sloped armor is a lot better than just flat armor. Yeah, I thought he was looking the other way there. Just,
Enemy is hit. Track
enemy
hit.
is hit, that means he's supposed to be damaged too.
We didn't. We're dead for.
And
Get
as
out.
you can see, my Hetzer can just not penetrate the front armor of the T1 heavy. And as you can also see, my team that match isn't doing so great. But anyways, I think that's going to call it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Both of these tanks are excellent additions if you are looking to get into the German tank tree. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time, guys.